Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Those that are new here, hi, I'm Dee. I'm a yoga teacher and I'm here to give you a beautiful, easy back pain flow. If you are experiencing back pain, please make sure that you are feeling up to a yoga flow. I recommend that you check in with your doctor or physiotherapist just to make sure that you're all a-okay to go. But if you are and you would like to flow with me, then find yourself, find your mat, and let's go. To begin with, we're going to come into a child's pose in the middle of our mats. I always love to start with a child's pose, but when it's a back pain flow especially, I love to include a child's pose because it's absolutely brilliant. So just reaching out the hands in front of you, allowing the forehead to come down to the mat and relaxing down, ready to release any niggles, any aches and pains that we might experience in our back. And remember, during this flow, if anything feels like it's not feeling great or any aches or pains in particular poses, feel free to modify or skip them altogether. Take a nice big inhale, filling the body. And exhale, sigh out of the mouth. Lovely. From here, we're going to come into a tabletop type position. So reaching the body up, hands are directly under the shoulders, knees are directly under the hips. And what we're going to do is find some nice spinal waves. So inhale, drop the belly down, reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. And then on the exhale, we're going to curl the spine away from the mat, bring the chin to the chest, but at the same time, coming back to our child's pose. And then on the inhale, we're going to find that cat position. So bringing belly down towards the mat, crown of the head up towards the sky, reaching our body forward into the cat position. And on the exhale, round in the spine and slowly coming back to our child's pose. We'll do those a few more times. So inhale, bringing the belly down, reaching the chest forward, finding our cow, and exhale, rounding the spine, waving it back to our child's pose. One more time, inhale, belly down, chest reaches forward, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, roll the spine away from the mat, find that cat, and slowly come back down to your child's pose. Lovely. Slowly come up to that tabletop position, and we're going to work a little bit into our core here because core strength is so important to support the spine and relieve any back pain. So what we're going to do is tuck the toes under and lift the knees very slightly, just a few inches off the mat, and holding it here, engaging the core, making sure we have a nice flat back, holding it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Drop those knees down. Untuck the toes if you want to. From here, reaching that right arm up towards the sky, finding a little twist. Inhale. And exhale, slowly reaching that right hand and threading it underneath the left arm. So kind of like an opposite of that twist. Inhale, reaching the hand all the way back up. Exhale, threading it under. Inhale up. And exhale under. Nice. Coming back to that neutral tabletop. And we'll go again for the other side. So inhale, left arm goes high. Exhale, threading it under the right. Inhale up. Exhale, thread. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, thread. Nice. Come back to that tabletop. Tuck the toes under and lift the knees, lift the hips up towards the sky. Find a downward facing dog. And feel free to find any downward facing dog that is comfortable for you. So just adjust the feet, adjust the hands if you need to. And from here, I invite you to join me in some downward dog rolls, or if you prefer any other downward facing dog type movement, feel free to do that as well. If you'd like to join me, we're going to shift onto the toes and slowly come towards a high plank position. And then from here, we're going to bend the knees, bring the belly down towards the mat, and then wave the hips back to that downward facing dog. And let's do that again. Inhale, coming onto the toes. This time, we're going to round the spine away from the mat, come to a high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the belly down, and reach the hips back, downward facing dog. Let's go for one more. Inhale, round the spine, coming to that plank. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the belly down, coming back to that downward facing dog. Lovely. Take a nice big breath here. Inhale. And exhale. I always love doing these rolls just because they're so good for the spine. And from here, we're slowly going to step the feet up towards the mat. Take a generous bend in the knees. Release the hands from the mat. Maybe you'd like to bring them to opposite elbows. Release the head. Release the spine. Release the neck. And just take a moment here in ragdoll to maybe find a little movement if you'd like to, or you can just find stillness and breathe. This is one of probably my top favorite pose for any back pain or aches and niggles that I ever have. This is my absolute go-to. Lovely. From here, we're going to do some rolls. So releasing the hands, releasing the arms, slowly one vertebra at a time, rolling the body up to stand, and really take your time here. Bringing your awareness to the spine, to the body, and your head and your neck will come last. Nice. Let's go again, this time rolling back down. So placing the hands on the thighs, maybe letting them slowly graze down the legs as you roll back down. Taking an inhale here. And exhale, bringing chin to chest. Slowly rolling the body all the way back down to that ragdoll. Taking your time. Lovely. Releasing here again, finding ragdoll, maybe opposite hands to opposite elbows if you would like. Maybe a little sway side to side. Very nice. And from here, we're going to place that right hand in the middle, in between both of our feet, but just kind of like a hand's distance in front. And feel free to take a generous bend in the knees here. And we're going to reach that left arm up towards the sky. Again, finding a twist. Twist is so good for the spine. And then we're going to swap. Take that left hand down to the mat. And this time, right hand comes up. And we'll go one more each side. So swapping to the right. Lovely. And swap into the left. Lovely. Bring both hands down to the mat and slowly just come onto the booty. So you're sitting on your mat. And again, as I mentioned before, core is so important. A strong core to support our spine. So we're gonna do a little bit of Navasana boat pose here. So finding yourself on your sitting bones and picking whatever variation you like. So you can keep the feet on the mat to begin with if you'd like to, the hands on the mat, or you can release the hands, you can release one foot at a time, or if you'd like to straighten the legs, feel free to. And we're just gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, drop the feet, take a breath, and we're gonna go again. Making sure the chest is reaching forward, nice and long straight spine. If you would like to lift the feet, go ahead, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Drop the feet. And we're just gonna come all the way onto our backs. Bring the knees into the chest, little self hug, knee to chest pose. This is again also one of my top back pain poses, one of my favorites. And just feel free to rock side to side, side to side. Massaging any parts of the spine that feel like they need it. Nice. And then from here, if you feel up to it, rocking up and down the spine. So it's a little bit different to side. And then coming to a comfortable seat. I always like to finish my practices with a breath all together. Just helps us all feel connected. Placing the hands on the knees or the thighs, wherever they fall, closing off the eyes. Maybe taking a moment to check in with the body, with the spine, with the back. Seeing if it feels any different. It might feel warm. It might feel better. It might still need a little bit of time. That's okay. Take a nice deep breath, inhaling through the nose, filling the whole body, every single spot. And exhale, sigh out of the mouth. Lovely. Opening up the eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Also, please remember to like and subscribe for more flows. It would be a huge help to my channel and I very, very much appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye.